Boys, the time has come and Wildcard has finally responded to the drama which happened with Hod Gaming. If you guys don't know, a very quick summary, Hod Gaming uploaded a video of an Ark exploit about meshing on a single player server, I believe, and when he uploaded this, he was banned from the game pretty quickly right after. And the thing is that I believe in the code of conduct, there is no rule about you being banned unless you are meshing on an official server. So when he's meshing on a single player server and showing off the exploit, it was in a wrong for him to be banned because they don't say that in their code of conduct, and they only say that being on official servers and showing this exploit will get you banned. So that's kind of why there was not justice for this ban, and that's why everybody thinks that it is very unfair. Not to mention that he is also one of the #1 content creators on this game, and they are hurting themselves majorly by doing this, but it's Wildcard. They pull wildcards all the time when these type of things happen. Anyway, let's talk about the response a little bit, and I'll read some of this stuff to you. So this comes from Cedric. I believe he is one of the lead devs at Wildcard for Ark, and he says, "Providing a fair, fun, and safe environment for everyone is something we take very seriously here at Wildcard. Building an enforcement team was the first step to make sure that people can enjoy Ark without fear of cheating. Since the introduction of the enforcement team, we've noticed a considerable improvement in the overall quality of life of those playing on our official servers. In severe situations like someone meshing or duping or spreading information related to such, our first instinct is to try and take action with the intentions of preserving the integrity of our official network. When someone is banned as a result of our code of conduct, there is an appeal process that allows for a fair review of the situation. There are always two sides to every story, and we want to remain impartial and hear both. Any issue that violates our code of conduct is subject to a fair appeal process. When things land in the gray area, our first instinct is to do whatever is in our power to prevent abuse. Upon further review of the situation involving Hod Gaming, we felt that it was not deserving of a permanent ban. Videos showing exploit techniques are admittedly a gray area when it comes to enforcement, which is just one of the reasons why the appeal process exists for bans. Several changes each patch are aimed at fixing exploits, but the methods that are used are continuously evolving. As such, we are always trying to improve our procedures when it comes to the situations that affect our player base. We use these situations to take a look at our internal process and identify areas where we can do better or provide more clarification. There are established methods for escalating exploits to the development team that exist to prevent the spread of information to the general public. The more widely known an exploit is, the more likely it is to be exploited. In these instances, you should file your report on Survive the Ark website. You can find the link to report abuse or bugs under the support header. We want to make sure that everyone can enjoy their experience on our official network, and will continue to take exploit matters seriously. As always, we value our community feedback and encourage you to share it with us. Thank you for your continued support and passion for the game." So there's a few things that I want to point out in this entire post that are very, very, very flawed, at least in my opinion. One of the things they say is our first instinct is to try to take action with the intention of preserving the integrity of our official network. So I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, because banning Hod Gaming, one person who showed the glitch off, literally does nothing to preserve the integrity of their official network. If that's their first step, banning a YouTuber which is showing this glitch off will not do anything to prevent anything from happening on the official servers. The video's already up, the glitch is already out, and most likely the glitch has already been out and on YouTube before Hod even uploaded it. So banning him is really ineffective and quite literally does nothing, as they're trying to say here. It literally does not preserve the integrity of their official network at all. It bans one person who showed it off, and that's not preserving the network of their official servers. So Cedric, when you say this, why don't you ban quite literally everybody? Because then that would preserve your official server network. Not banning one person, it does nothing. Now look, I really hate when big companies try to go after like smaller YouTubers and stuff, but honestly, if you were trying to preserve your official servers, what a viable option would be is to copyright strike and take the video down, or even message Hod and say, hey, could you please remove the video? No, I don't agree with that, but they're trying to say that they are trying to preserve their servers. By banning the user who uploaded the video, that does not do anything but by getting the video taken down, that does. I'm not encouraging this, and no, I don't want that, but I'm saying that's the only thing that would actually make sense, because then less people would see the glitch. And no, I don't agree with that. I highly agree with HOD for uploading this video so that Wildcard is forced to finally fix it, because all these glitches have been out for years and they're still not fixed. I'm just saying that that is an argument for Wildcard and something that they should do, rather than banning one user and trying to act like that will stop their official servers from being exploited. So then they go on to mention that there is an appeal process for anybody who violates their code of conduct, but in quite honesty and quite reality, if you guys have ever used Wildcard support ticket system, it is horrendous and your response time can be upward to a month. When I made my first support ticket about my Titan, when Extinction came out, my Desert Titan actually flew outside of the map and I did not receive a response for, I believe, a month. I'll put it on screen so that you guys can see the exact date I was finally responded to, but by that time I tamed about 20 different Titans and the weeks have been passed, so it really didn't even matter. So if you guys could imagine that that's how slow the ticket system is, how slow do you think they're going to go around to the appeal system where they just ban hundreds and hundreds of users for duping, glitching, meshing, and everything else like that? They're probably not going to get to that, and they probably are going to get to the tickets first, which even take months to be responded to at all. Another thing is that it's pretty surprising that HOD was the only YouTuber that's been banned for showing off how to mesh in the game, because if I remember correctly, not too long ago, Get Jacked made a very large video about how to mesh on all of Official and Aberration by using climbing picks, sleeping bags, and many other things like that. I'm not trying to throw Get Jacked under the bus, but he wasn't banned for actually like literally showing people how to mesh, and that's kind of outrageous because you have to treat everybody the same way, and we all would have outraged at the same time, just like we did for HOD. But I'm not exactly sure why HOD is the only YouTuber that was banned for meshing, because I've posted mesh videos, Get Jacked posted mesh videos, and there's probably a bunch of other YouTubers who have done the same in an attempt to draw Wildcard's attention and get things taken care of, or make a community outcry and cause Wildcard to completely fix everything. He then says there are established methods for escalating exploits to the development team that exist to prevent the spread of information to the general public. I have no clue what that method is because they don't tell us. If Wildcard really wanted to make this happen, they could easily contact all of us YouTubers and say, hey, if you guys have any bugs or glitches or anything else like that, please report it directly to us so that we can quickly fix it. And if they actually did quickly fix it and it doesn't take multiple months and even up to a year to fix that glitch, then more YouTubers would definitely report it directly to Wildcard. But Wildcard does not give any of us a hotline to say, hey, you can use this and you can use this contact method and just send it right over to us and we'll swiftly fix it. They've never mentioned that, and this is the first time that I've ever seen this method, and they don't even say what the method is either, so I'm still a little bit confused on that. I really don't know. Another thing I want to kind of backtrack on, they said several changes each patch are aimed to fix at exploits, but the methods that are used are continuously evolving. Now, I'm not going to lie, that is true in some ways, such as the snow out glitch with narcotics, but there are many meshing methods that have not changed, that have not advanced, and they haven't been patched in quite literally years up to months. I'm talking mainly about the climbing picks, the sleeping bags, and there's a few other different things that I don't want to mention because what if I get banned? But yes, there are many glitches and exploits that have been out there for a couple of months and they're still not fixed. Do you guys remember the tech gauntlets? Do you remember how long that flying glitch took to get patched? It was months. Just like the tech sword flying glitch took so long to get patched as well. These methods don't advance. They stay there for months upon months upon months. Every single player knows about them, learns about them, and abuses them, and then eventually Wildcard finally gets around to patching them. And if you guys didn't know, something such as the tech sword glitch or even the tech gauntlet glitch, which it would allow you to fly around anywhere on the map, these glitches were very major when it came to meshing because it would allow you to completely bypass the barrier that Wildcard put in to prevent meshing. So you could just fly around anywhere in there. Normally without this glitch, you would just get teleported up above the map or teleported right back to the surface, but with this glitch, it would completely bypass that and it would just make it so much easier for meshing, and they let this glitch out there for literally months, and that is very obnoxious. So, what do we get after this entire post and after all of the inflammatory coming from the entire community of Ark going against Wildcard? Honestly, nothing. There's been a player increase in Ark, and it's very surprising. I was thinking that the players would possibly decrease, but since Ark got all of this PR, and they got more players actually on the Steam charts, they are growing in players today and this month. So yeah, that's kind of sad for us because now they still won't fix anything since they're gaining more players. Another thing is that Wildcard is still not listening to us, and they only addressed HOD. They didn't say we're going to fix these meshing glitches much quicker, we're going to take them much more seriously now. No, they didn't mention anything about that. So that is very so disappointing, guys. I mean, honestly, I used to love this game, and it's making it so hard for me to really enjoy this anymore because this development team is actually one of the most incompetent development teams in the world, and the way that they treat their players is honestly disgusting. Over and over and over again, continuously just doing silly things like this, making mistakes, and then coming back and apologizing with such a terrible apology. It was really bad, and they still didn't mention anything about the much larger issue than banning HOD. I honestly feel that if they would, you know, talk about how they're going to start fixing meshing a lot more, that's a lot more of a bigger thing than HOD, and HOD could have at least acclaimed that he started this, and that would have been amazing. But no, they didn't mention that at all, and all they wanted to do was talk about how they will not ban HOD and how he will be unbanned. They also didn't mention how if people upload meshing videos, will they be banned in the future? I don't know, and I'm still wondering it to this day. Anyways, if you guys want to figure out how to quickly and easily find Ark glitches, it's very simple. Currently, YouTube is broken, but once YouTube fixes its filtering system, all you guys have to do is go to YouTube, type in Ark glitch, and then when the little filter pops down, type videos that have been uploaded within a day, and you will see any glitches that anybody's uploaded within the last day. That means that all the glitches on there are most likely currently working or even just brand new. So listen, Wildcard, if you guys didn't know about that, I'm helping you guys out. And listen, players, if you guys didn't know about that, I'm helping you guys out too. And I highly encourage all YouTubers or even small YouTubers, tiny YouTubers, or anybody, please post glitching videos every single day. Never stop uploading them and spread them around everywhere, dude, because honestly, everybody already knows about most of the most popular meshing and glitching methods, and Wildcard's going to have to do something to start to kill these meshing methods because it's going to be outrageous. I hope that this does not stop anybody from posting these videos because it should be posted around everywhere. Honestly, Ark and Wildcard, they do not go well together. They need a new development team that actually cares about the game and doesn't just punish the players rather than themselves and fix the game. They punish their players for sharing the information around and making the developers get it done and fixed quicker. This, thankfully, HOD, I'm so happy that HOD honestly posted this video because now the developers have to swiftly fix these meshing methods because these methods have been out for so long. So now they have to look at it and now they have to fix it very soon. Although they probably won't. It'll probably take them at least a week to do it. I'm not going to be surprised, but hopefully one of the biggest meshing methods will finally be gone and maybe they will actually fix the climbing picks. Who knows though? Probably not. It's Wildcard. Anyway, boys, yep, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys all for watching. I'm so glad that HOD is unbanned, but I'm very disappointed in Wildcard once again, like I honestly always am, for not actually responding to the bigger picture here. But it's Wildcard. Are we surprised? No, not at all. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Goodbye.